Imagine standing on Sicily's ancient shores, where the salty breeze carries whispers of centuries past, and the first golden light of dawn dances across the water. As you gaze up at Mount Etna, rising majestically above the landscape, you sense the island's smoldering heart beating beneath your feet. This is no ordinary mountain. It is a living, breathing force that has shaped Sicily's destiny for millennia. Her peak, often crowned with a plume of white smoke, is a constant reminder of the immense power and mystery that lies below the surface. From the bustling city of Catania, her slopes rise gently at first, passing through fragrant citrus groves and lush vineyards, then climbing into dense, ancient forests teeming with life. Higher still, the landscape transforms into a stark, almost otherworldly realm, a lunar world of black volcanic rock and ash, where few plants dare to grow. Depending on the season, her summit may be dusted with snow, creating a breathtaking contrast between the pure white peaks and the dark, fertile volcanic soil below. Etna is a constant companion, visible from nearly every corner of eastern Sicily, a silent guardian and a symbol of nature's untamable beauty and power. Here you don't just see the mountain, you feel her presence in the air, in the shifting winds and in the ever-changing light that plays across her slopes. The scent of mineral-rich soil fills your senses, a reminder of the fertile earth that nourishes Sicily's famed produce and vineyards. Underfoot, the rough texture of ancient lava rock tells stories of past eruptions and the island's ongoing transformation. To visit Etna is to connect with the very essence of Sicily, its resilience, its passion, and its deep, enduring relationship with the natural world that surrounds it. So, let's lace up our boots, breathe in the crisp mountain air, and set out to explore this magnificent giant together, discovering the stories, the beauty, and the spirit of Sicily's Grand Dame. Mount Etna is more than a geological wonder. She's a character in Sicily's story, a living force that has shaped the land and the people for thousands of years. Rising dramatically above the island, Etna's presence is felt in every corner of Sicilian life, from the fields to the folklore. Woven into both myth and history, Etna's eruptions have inspired awe, fear, and reverence since ancient times. Her silhouette has watched over generations, witnessing the rise and fall of civilizations. The ancient Greeks believed Etna was the forge of Hephaestus, god of fire, with Cyclopes as his assistants, explaining the mountain's fiery outbursts. Legends told of gods and monsters dwelling within her depths, making Etna a gateway between the mortal world and the divine. Romans revered and feared her, documenting eruptions that brought both fertile soil and destruction. They chronicled her power in manuscripts and art, understanding that Etna's gifts came with a price. This duality, creation and destruction, has shaped Sicilian resilience and respect for nature's power. The volcano's ash enriches the soil, nurturing vineyards and orchards, while her eruptions remind all of the fragility of life here. Towns on Etna's slopes have been rebuilt time and again, their people returning for the gifts the volcano provides. Each eruption is met with determination, as families rebuild homes and lives, never abandoning the land that sustains them. Black lava stone buildings in places like Zafferana Etnea are constant reminders of Etna's presence. The very stones that form their homes and streets are born from the mountain's fire, a testament to the enduring relationship between people and volcano. Today, scientists and artists alike are drawn to her, seeking inspiration and knowledge. Researchers study her every tremor, while painters and photographers try to capture her ever-changing moods and colors. For Sicilians, Etna is both protector and challenger, a symbol of identity and endurance. She is woven into daily life, celebrated in festivals, and respected in quiet moments of reflection. Stand on her slopes, and you stand atop centuries of myth, history, and human spirit. Here, the past and present meet, and the story of Etna continues to unfold with every breath of smoke and every step upon her ancient stones. The journey up Etna is an adventure through changing worlds, a passage that feels almost otherworldly as you leave behind the familiar and step into the extraordinary. Starting near the bustling city of Catania, your path winds through sun-drenched citrus groves, where the air is sweet with the scent of oranges and lemons. Soon, you find yourself among ancient olive orchards, their silvery leaves shimmering in the Mediterranean light, with the looming silhouette of Etna always on the horizon. As you climb higher, the landscape transforms. the warmth of the lowlands gives way to the cool embrace of oak and pine forests. Here, the air is fresh and filled with the earthy aroma of moss and needles, and the only sounds are your footsteps and the distant call of birds. The air grows crisp as you ascend, and the scenery shifts dramatically. Lush greenery fades, replaced by a stark volcanic desert of black sand and jagged lava flows. The ground beneath your feet is warm, a reminder of the immense power simmering below. To gain a new perspective, take the Funivia dell'Etna cable car. As you glide upward, sweeping views unfold, rolling hills, distant villages, and the ever-present plume of smoke from the summit. From the cable car's upper station, hop into a rugged 4x4 vehicle. The ride is bumpy and thrilling, carrying you across the raw lunar landscape toward the summit, where few dare to venture on foot. The final ascent is made with expert guides, leading you safely across unstable ground. Here, you approach the active craters, where the earth is alive, the ground radiates warmth, and steam hisses from fumaroles, painting the air with a ghostly mist. At the summit, you stand atop Europe's most active volcano, gazing out over Sicily's eastern coast. The view is breathtaking: craters, clouds, and the endless blue of the Mediterranean Sea stretching to the horizon. The journey from fertile groves to a smoking peak is a powerful lesson in nature's beauty and force, a vivid reminder of how life and destruction coexist on these slopes. Every step reveals Etna's ability to nurture life, wildflowers blooming in cracks of ancient lava, and to remind us of the planet's raw, untamed energy. Whether you choose to hike the winding trails or ride in a sturdy vehicle, the ascent is unforgettable, filled with moments of awe and wonder at every turn. The mountain story is written in every layer you cross, each stratum a chapter in Etna's long, dramatic history of eruptions and renewal. This is Etna, alive, ever-changing, and awe-inspiring. To ascend its slopes is to witness the restless heart of the earth itself. Etna's summit craters are just the beginning. Her slopes are scattered with wonders. Lateral craters like the Sartorius craters tell stories of past eruptions, their colorful rims contrasting with green birch trees. Explore lava tubes like the, where perennial ice hides inside volcanic tunnels. These caves reveal the mountain's fiery veins and geological secrets. Etna is ringed by villages built from lava stone: Randazzo, Linguaglossa, Milo, each with its own history and charm. Here, life thrives beside cooled lava, vineyards flourish, and medieval churches stand resilient. Walking these slopes, you witness the interplay of wild nature and human adaptation. Etna is not just a climb, it's a journey through a living landscape shaped by fire and community. Every crater, cave, and village tells a story of survival and coexistence. Etna's volcanic soil infuses Sicilian food with unmatched flavor. The region's produce, tomatoes, strawberries, apples, bursts with intensity, a direct gift from the mountain. Bronte pistachios, the green gold of Sicily, are world-renowned for their vibrant color and rich taste. Local honey, especially from Zafferana, captures the essence of the mountain's diverse flora. In autumn, foragers seek wild mushrooms in Etna's forests, adding earthy depth to local dishes. At a trattoria, every meal, pasta alla norma, wild fennel sausage, tells the story of Etna's bounty. Eating here is more than sustenance. It's a celebration of a land shaped by fire. On Etna, every bite connects you to the mountain's living legacy. For wine lovers, Etna's slopes are a revelation. Vines grow on steep black volcanic terraces, producing wines with striking minerality and elegance. Nerello Mascalese and Nerello Capuccio grapes yield reds with bright acidity, firm tannins, and a signature volcanic note. Caricante, the main white grape, thrives at high altitudes, creating crisp, mineral-rich Etna Bianco. These wines reflect the mountain's power and the resilience of those who tend the vines. Visiting a local winery, you'll meet passionate winemakers and taste wines shaped by fire and time. Ancient terraced vineyards, some over a century old, tell stories of survival and renewal. Etna's wines are a testament to the synergy between nature's force and human dedication. Each glass is a sip of the mountain's soul. Planning your Etna visit? Timing is key. Spring and autumn offer the best weather and scenery. Start from the south via Nicolosi and Rifugio Sapienza, or the quieter north through Linguaglossa and Piano Provenzana. The cable car and 4x4 tours make the ascent accessible. But hiking trails abound for the adventurous. Dress in layers, Etna's weather changes fast. Bring sturdy boots, sun protection, and a waterproof jacket. For summit hikes, a licensed guide is mandatory for safety. Never stray from marked paths. The volcano is unpredictable. Guided tours offer convenience and local insight, while independent explorers should research routes and carry a good map. Public transport is limited, so consider renting a car for flexibility. Whether guided or solo, respect the mountain and heed local advice. Come prepared, and Etna will reward you with an unforgettable adventure. On Etna, there's a moment when you truly feel the Earth's heartbeat. Holding warm lava rock or watching steam rise from a fissure, the volcano becomes a living entity. The silence is profound, broken only by wind and the occasional distant rumble. Here you witness creation and destruction side by side, barren lava fields and resilient wildflowers. The contrasts, hot and cold, life and desolation, make Etna captivating. This experience lingers, deepening your appreciation for nature's power. To stand on Etna is to feel the planet's pulse, a reminder of our place in a living, changing world. It's an encounter you'll never forget. Mount Etna is the soul of Sicily, a force that shapes land, people, and culture. Visiting her is a journey through myth, history, and the rhythms of the earth. From fertile groves to lunar peaks, Etna reveals new wonders at every turn. Hike her trails, explore her caves, and savor her bounty. Whether you're an adventurer, a food lover, or a curious traveler, Etna offers something unforgettable. Let her raw beauty awaken your sense of wonder and connection to nature. Thank you for joining this exploration. May it inspire your own journey to Sicily's living giant. Until next time, keep traveling and discovering the world's wonders.